If you are jealous of your siblings, you are jealous of your sister, you are jealous of your brother, or your brother is jealous of you, or your sister is jealous of you, you are jealous of your spouse. Maybe your spouse is earning more than you. As a man, you are jealous, or as a woman, you are jealous. Do you know what you are? You are a witch. Amosu. That's what Igbo people call it. Azen Ewohi.
I get dirty thoughts about you. They get worse when I'm without you. Does that mean that I'm going to hell?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Just Dixie. So in this channel we do more about sit down videos, talk about life, talk about relationship. Whatever I see, I bring to you guys, so we react, we make a video over it. Do you understand? Whatever it has to do with natural hair, whatever I see, we talk about it together. So guys, on today's video we are going to be reacting on a video that is going viral about a girl who said that she was jealous of a friend, so they had to go their separate ways. So they did not go their separate ways because she was jealous. They went their separate ways for other reasons. But before we dive right into the video, if you are new to my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe, leave a comment and like, and also share if you will. And please don't just subscribe and go. Come back to visit the channel. Be a member. We need genuine members in this channel. So if you think my face is lovely enough for you to always come to visit, feel free to visit. So guys, let's hop into the video.
Something that I've been wanting to talk about on here is jealousy within friendships, but not as in, oh, my friend is jealous of me, but from the perspective of being the friend who is jealous. I had a friend that I used to be friends with. We're not friends anymore, and you know what? For good reason, because genuinely, I don't think I could continue being their friend because of the fact that I honestly was just jealous of them. I luckily did not treat this person like trash. I know that typically when you are jealous of somebody, jealousy is just like so... it just takes so much energy out of you. It's so hateful, and I know that a lot of the times when people are jealous of other people, they treat them horribly. They're just very rude to them. I knew that being jealous of this person was a waste of my energy, and I hated feeling that way, and it was something that I really, really struggled with. So that's why I want to talk about it. I'm glad that I didn't treat this person like trash because I was at least aware that like jealousy is just like so consuming. But again, I just wanted to kind of talk about this. I am not very happy with where I am at in life currently. I have not been happy with my life for the past couple of years, and I was friends with somebody who was literally living like my dream life that I wish that I was living like at that time. Like they weren't necessarily like living the dream life that like I envisioned for like the future, like that kind of life. Like they're living like a life that like is just like very far ahead of mine, but like where they currently were at with their life is like where I wish I was currently at with my life. And mind you, this person did not have to do anything to gain this lifestyle. They just kind of had this life handed to them. Hence why I was just very jealous of them, because it's not like they had to work towards it or anything. Like that's just their life. That's just what they had. And it really, really sucked. To kind of put it more into perspective, like how intense it was, let's say this is kind of going to be a bad example because I'm going to list things that like you do have to work for in life to achieve it, but I want you to just kind of like imagine it from the mindset of like, okay, they didn't have to do anything and this is just their life. Imagine I wanted to be a lawyer and I wanted to live in this specific town. I wanted to have this kind of specific lifestyle and I wanted to drive like this specific kind of car. Okay? That friend that I was friends with had all of that. Like, they were the lawyer. They lived in the town that I wished to live in. They had the lifestyle that I dreamt of. Like, they just had every single thing that I wanted for my life, and they didn't have to do anything about it. I think this angle is a little bit better. Just imagine being friends with somebody like that when you are just like so unhappy with your life and they're just walking around every day with the life that you wish that you had. It almost just feels like it's a slap in the face, but like it's not, because that's just their life. And whenever this friend would just like talk about their life like so casually, like it was just so hard for me to just like not feel so bitter, because it's like you don't even understand like how lucky you are to have this kind of life, and it's just like the normal for you. Like your life is so casual to you, and it's just something that like I just can't have. I say that like they don't realize how lucky they are to have their life, but I honestly do think one of the reasons why I was so jealous of them is because of the fact they actually did kind of acknowledge that they lived a decently nice life, and the fact that they were grateful for their life and they were happy with their life made me all the more jealous, because it's like, okay, well, you're so happy and grateful for your life, like of course you are, like of course you are. Obviously, like we should want people to be grateful and thankful for like really good lives, but I don't know, like it really just like added to the jealousy, because I know that if I was living that lifestyle, if I had that kind of life, I would also be very, very grateful and happy. And I think because of the fact that they were so happy with it and they were comfortable with their life and happy with it, it just, I guess like the happier they were with their life, the more bitter it made me. And obviously that's just not a good thing. That's very unhealthy. And I don't want to have to feel that way about a friend, but that's just how I felt about this person. I wouldn't really consider myself a jealous person. I'm not really that jealous of people. Like, I'm like jokingly like jealous of some people that like live like a lifestyle that I want. But I feel like because of the fact that this was like a close personal friend of mine, I guess, it just made it all the more worse. And I really am not kidding to you when I tell you like this person like had what I wanted for my life like that badly, like to a T, like literally every single thing down. They just had like, it was actually insane how crazy, like even like little things that I wish I had, they had. Like it was so crazy. I wanted to be them so bad, and I knew that I couldn't. And they just, ugh. That friend and I did end our friendship. We ended on mutual terms. We ended on good terms, which I am thankful for. There really is no bad blood between us. And the reason why we ended our friendship had nothing to do with me being jealous of them. Actually, they never knew that I had a jealousy issue towards them. So, you know, I think about that, and then I just think about the fact that, you know what, like, it is such a good thing that like we are not as close as we once used to be, and just not anymore, because I really don't think I could have gotten to a point where I was just fine with them, like not being jealous of them. And I feel like the only way that I would just not be jealous of them is if I had a better lifestyle, and I just don't. I don't wish the worst for this person. I don't wish anything bad on this person, but I just cannot keep around somebody like that in my life, knowing how unhappy I am with my life currently. And like, I just don't think I would have ever gone to a point where I wouldn't be jealous of them, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say, because it's a lot. She said a lot, but I want to say she did a very good job from walking out of the relationship without thinking of hurting that person, without thinking of betraying that friend, without thinking of that friend, without thinking of robbing that friend. She left with her dignity intact. She don't want her hands to be stained with criminal activities. You understand? So she left, and that is a good sign. She has sense of humor. She still has a she's, I don't know how to put it. So I applaud her for that. You see, this thing called jealousy is a very devilish and deadly spirit that if you do not control it, you are going to hurt the person you are jealous of. So she leaving that friendship, whatever happened that make them quit, is a very good thing. That friend does not know what she did for her, because if she stay back, she's going to keep hating that friend. So she don't want to hate that friend. That's why she back out, and that is a very good sign. If you find yourself in this situation of jealousy somebody, like the person have exactly what you want in your life, it's not that person's fault. It's not. It's not that person's fault that that person is born with a silver spoon and you are not. It's not their fault. So if you find yourself in that position of spirit of jealousy, just walk away. Walk away, because you see this spirit of jealousy is going to so consume you that you are going to be so wrapped with a full thick blanket of hate towards that person that you will be thinking of nothing but that person, or do something horrible to that person. You understand? So it's very good for you to walk away. I've not really found myself in that situation whereby I was jealous of any persons, because all through my life when I was a child, I've always been somebody that don't keep friends. I only have my sisters, my siblings. I have two sisters. So it's just us. I don't see myself getting jealous of my sister. I see them as me. You understand? They see me as them. So I don't see myself getting jealous of my siblings. That's aside. When it comes to friends, I don't really have friends. I don't know how to put it. The only few friends I have, they are way, way older than me. And I look up to them. They are way older than me. They are rich. You understand? They have more influence than me. So I look up to them. When I see them progressing, I want to learn from them. So those, right from time when I was a child, I have never making friends with somebody my age group. I always like to make friends with people that are way older than me. You understand? So I have never really seen myself in that situation being jealous of somebody else. I've never found myself in that situation. So I don't really know. But I know for a fact that when you are jealous of somebody, you will think you don't have good mind towards that person. And the funny thing, you cannot hide that jealousy, because the person keep progressing and you are just there. It's somehow. But for my advice, why didn't she like talk it with her friend? Maybe talk, like maybe the friend bought a car and she really want to have something like that. She might walk up to her friend and be like, babe, I really want to have this thing you have. How do you do it? Then maybe they can talk together, rub mind together. Maybe she can say, okay, this is what I did. If you find out that your friend is getting richer than you have to ask her, babe, what's up? How are you doing this? Can you tag me along? Can you put me along? Can you show me what you're doing? You understand? So I think that's the best. Then if that friend does not want to show you, then you will know that that friend just wants you to be down. She wants to be up above you. Then you can leave that relationship. Then you know that your friend is a bad friend. It don't want you to progress just the way she's progressing. There is no need to be jealous. This world is big enough for everybody. Our time may not be your time. And if you are that spouse, that partner that is jealous of your wife, or that is jealous of your husband, you are a devil. You guys are married. You guys have kids. You guys literally live under the same roof, and you are jealous of your spouse's success. Their success is your success. I don't know why you are jealous. This spirit of jealousy has consumed a lot of us girls. There's also spirit of jealousy in the main side. The main own is very dangerous. When they are jealous of each other, they can kill. It's very quick for them to. But you see, women, we hardly, but we'll make sure we'll destroy your life. That thing that is making us jealous of you, we want to take it away from you.
One of the hardest things to admit is that you are jealous of someone, so I commend her. People are way too self-righteous now. No one wants to admit that they admire people. I feel like people are dealing with envy. It's okay to be humble. It's okay to want to learn more, because in friendships, the thing is, you guys are supposed to be feeding from each other. Like, if my friend got a new car, girl, I admire that. I'm okay with telling my friend, girl, what you do to get that car? Let me get my work ethic up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my friend in the gym every day, her body looking T, my body not looking C. Let me get myself together. Friend, what you do that? When you start getting malicious and resentful, now you're crossing over to a whole nother level of envy. I don't see the things that my friends have as attainable for me, because I don't desire their life. That is their life. That is what is ordained for them. People do not like to be in proximity with the people that are more successful than them. This person may be good at this person may be good at that. And once you realize that everybody has these strengths and weaknesses, and you add value to somebody, someone may be envious of you for your traits. You have to be content with the tools that you have in your life, and understand that the tools that they have in their life, that was meant for them. The things that are meant for you will be meant for you. But if you come together with those friends, y'all can bounce off each other and create something even bigger. You know what I mean? If it does get to that point where you're envious of a friend like this girl was, I do think that is a great thing to step back and start self-evaluating and start saying, okay, what do I need to do in my life so I can be content in what I got going on? Why do you have the feeling that you have to be in somebody else's spot to be happy?
She said it all. You don't have to be jealous. You just have to just move out of that relationship. That's what she did, and I respect her a lot for that. For if not, she's going to be consumed with hate. And when you have hate in you, you are finished. You are finished. So my advice is that if you are jealous of somebody, just walk away. And please don't be jealous of your partner. Don't be jealous of your siblings. That's not nice. That is not nice. You have to sit down and think of yourself. Self-evaluation. What is wrong with me? You can go for deliverance. Trust me, you need it if you are jealous of your spouse or your siblings. Thank you so much for watching. We've come to the ending of this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to leave your own opinion in the comment section. I'll be waiting.